Right, let's do a review of this then. It's Indesit IWC6105, but it's definitely a later model. It's 2012 rather than like 2007, because we've got cotton standard programs with the actual standard program listing on the dial separate from the white cotton. So there's a fair few changes to this one compared to the past one. So if the IWC 6165 that I used to have, that was a much older model. Well, let's be fair, at the time it probably was about the same age. So anyway, we'll take a look at this. The cycle times are longer, slightly. Obviously, cotton standard is longer than the old versions. Although, to be fair, you're not getting... you get an A wash performance, you get A energy. There's no real actual improvement. One thing we do have is water balance. That's the KG mode, but so this should set up to 4 different kind of loads, I think. Right, so our programs are listed on the detergent drawer cover here. We have white cotton 90, which will take about 2.5 hours. Cotton standard 60, which is about 3. Cotton standard 40, which is about 2 hours 45. Mixed colour, which is an hour 40, roughly. Then you got synthetics up to 50 degrees, which is an hour 40, an hour 50. And then cotton standard 20 is 2 hours 50. Then we've got the wool program 7, which is an hour 10. We've got silken curtains, which is also an hour 10. Jeans is about an hour 10. Express 15, it's a 15-minute wash at 30 degrees. Same with silk, it's at 30 degrees. Jeans is up to 40. So we have flash cotton, which is your fast wash 60-minute program at 60 degrees, but it takes actually about 80 minutes on this one, simply because it's basically a short cotton cycle instead. Then we have 3 sport programs, all at 30 degrees. So sport intensive is with pre-wash, sport light is without pre-wash, only taking around an hour, and special shoes is designed to wash 1 large pair of shoes or 2 smaller pairs of shoes, with basically the same kind of wash action as wool, really. There's not much difference. So we have our program dial here. We turn it on by pushing the button. All the lights will flash up green, say it's on. And our start pause button lights will flash, glow intermittently when it's in ready mode, when it's switched on. So anyway, over here we have our options. So eco time will allow you to wash around about a half load approximately. I think it's about 3.5 kilo for cottons and about 2 kilo for synthetics at a slightly reduced temperature, using a much less water. And also less time as well. So eco time synthetics is around an hour 10, eco time cottons is around an hour 30, an hour 40. Intensive wash allows more water in the main wash. It also adds on an extra rinse as well, so it adds on around 25 minutes to the selected cycles, allowing you to remove large amounts of dirt. Then we have an extra rinse option, which will up the amount of stages of rinsing from 2 to 3 on the program selected, apart from wool, which I think adds on 2. Delay start, right, so delay start, we have these icons at the side here. We've also got 12 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours and 3. When we press delay start, the LED will move down towards 12 hours there. When we press start, it will go there, and then it will move on upwards to 3 hours. Then when it goes into wash, the LEDs will light up simultaneously as it moves on, as it progresses through the cycle. We also have variable spin dial here, which allows you to predetermine the final spin speed. You can have 1000 RPM, 900 RPM, 800 RPM, 700 RPM, 600 RPM, 500 RPM, 400 RPM, and no spin. If you have a 1200 version, you'll have 12, 1008, and then onwards. And if you've got 14, you can have 14, 12, 1000, 8, 6, 5, 4. And if you have 16, it's 16, 12, 1000, 8, 6, 5, 4. We also have variable temperature. We have 90, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. And what makes the cotton, the early ones, different to this is that we have 20 degrees instead of 80 degrees. Plus cold. Right, so to open it up, our handle is behind. Just put it towards you. And close the door and push it to. So it snaps in place. We have a kick plate at the bottom, and behind that is your filter. Right, so our detergent drawer has 3 compartments. This one is the pre-wash compartment, but it's just not used. Then we have the main wash compartment, which is for your powder detergent. If you have liquid or gels or liquid tabs, they go straight in the drum. And then this one is for your optional fabric softener, if you use it or not, which goes in there. The max fill line is where this starts here. So there's quite a bit of room there. Let's turn it on. So we're going to select Pro and 2. We're going to select 60 degrees, we're going to select Eco Time, and we're going to select Extra Rinse. So when we press start, the door will lock, the light will come on for that, and the main wash light has come up there. Right, so we're at the end here. So after around 10 minutes, that light will actually go out. All the lights will go out, as it has an auto off. But we'll just turn it off by the actual button this time around. And let's see what we've got. Right. So didn't take too long. No, about an hour 40. I was right. Actually, despite having lower water levels, it doesn't smell too bad actually, it smells rather nice. Cool. Right. Out of 10 then. Right. It's going to get 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's more of a basic model. Obviously there's no display. It's got a quite a loud motor, not too loud, but a raspy motor either way. Obviously comparison to other brands of this lower price bracket. But it does give sort of value for money, but then again this has been repaired. So it's a bit of a tough one to call really, I suppose. You know, just a good little washing machine that just basic. It's sort of basic, but it gets with the job. Actually, considering it's basic, and this is one thing I do like about Indesit, is that they still give you quite a fair few amount of programs. Considering that it's basic, they still give you 3 sport programs, they still give you a 60-minute wash, they still give you a 15-minute wash, they give you a jean cycle, you know. And this is on one of the base models. If you have the even lower model, you still get these programs, just without a spin dial, and that's it. So, yeah. What mod do you want? Cool. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.